Awesome. Hey, so I'm super excited to be here for sort of the conclusion of our first mastermind with Legacy Builders. And, I sort of got to know Nick through Abundance, which is one of his other kind of precursors that we got to take advantage of. And sort of at that Abundance, Bryan was also one of our participants. So Bryan and Nick then sort of shared the opportunity with us about this new program that they were putting together, which I got really excited about because I've been working on my own business for a couple of years, mostly on my own, largely learning as I go. And so when they gave me the opportunity to sort of be part of something where there were other people to support me and to learn sort of collectively about a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know all this stuff that I didn't know, right? So it was kind of fascinating to me to like experience there's this whole bank of knowledge that I need to gather in order to do my job really well and to be successful. And so I really feel like this has been a great way for me to like enter into that space and not feel like I'm totally lost like I was feeling like for a while. So that feels really good. And then also I think like for me, a couple of big takeaways, right, is that I'm learning a lot about how do I market stuff out in the world besides to my sort of natural way of networking, etc. And recognizing this there's the quick and the fast way and the way that is like effective. And then there's also like the slow and the painful way. And I think I am learning about how to balance those two things and bring them together because I think there's like having people that have lots of experience has been really valuable to me. And then finally, I think the group of people that they've gathered together have been really important, right? Like people are supporting you. That feels really great to like not feel like you're on your own, which is how I think a lot of people come into these rooms. And I think the other piece is that, I get to learn a lot about other people's struggles, but also their success. And that makes me feel also grateful, right? With the fact that like I'm amongst people who are striving to both improve themselves, their lives, their families, and help other people in the world. And that makes me feel great. So I think you should, obviously do some of your homework, but, don't overthink it, right? If you have a feeling that like it's on track for you, I think you can, from my experience, like trust that, Nick and Bryan have a bunch of stuff to share. They have a great system in place. They're really organized. They put stuff out there that's really high quality and don't overthink it, right? For me, I was like apprehensive because I'm like, I can't quite tell exactly how they're going to help me. And so as soon as I kind of took one step forward and made the commitment, I felt all the support sort of come rushing in. And so I think don't be afraid to take the first step and recognize that there's a lot of good people on this team, right? And people that I've learned to trust a lot. And so it's okay to maybe be apprehensive, but don't be afraid of it too much. It'll work itself out really well.